If you clicked on this video, you probably want to go to boarding school. I'm gonna help you out because I've been to boarding school. I'm still in boarding school. Still going to be in boarding school for the next 2-3 years. So I'm here to help you with anything you want to know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, subscribe, like the video if you like it, and comment down below what kind of videos you want to see from me. And also follow my socials because, you know, I'm pretty fun on there, kind of. They'll be around here somewhere and in the description. A lot of people think boarding school is like Hogwarts, even though I've never seen Harry Potter. But yes, a lot of people think boarding school is like Hogwarts. No, it's not. It's not like the movies. I don't know who lied to you, who told you that was true. I guess it's different depending on what school you go to, but my school is not like Hogwarts. We are not all fancy smancy, even though they try to be, but it just doesn't work. We're not fancy in any sort of way. So straight off the bat, I'm just gonna tell you, I go to an all-girls boarding school, so this is like, everyone thinks it's like, oh, the sisterhood and everything. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's probably gonna be like about 50 people in my boarding house. You're probably gonna talk to not even half of the people. Maybe it's just me because I don't really like talking to people, but I'm not actually, yeah, I am introverted. No, I'm an ambivert. So like, I don't really like socializing a lot. And they're gonna try and force it in like the first few weeks. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go to have some activities, let's go play outside, let's go have lunch. No, it's just really annoying because then they force it and it's like you're really just trying to talk to this one person, but they're like, no, you're in a group with these people. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to these people though. In my boarding school, you get like a single bed, like a single size bed. You know how you have like single, double, queen, king, California king. Those beds are, I'm not gonna lie to you, very uncomfortable. Like, yes, I know you're trying to minimize space and all, but it's quite uncomfortable. They squeak at night and like whenever you move, and it's just not it. I would suggest with those beds buying like a really big duvet, like a double duvet, because I have one of those where like you can unclip and unclip, because especially in England it gets really cold and sometimes it gets really hot, so I like to have the option of taking off my duvet. And also like at night I like to cuddle myself in the blanket, well no, the duvet. So on the subject of like beds and stuff, bring 2 or 3 like sets of bedding, because in the bedding they take it every other week, every 2 weeks. Do you know the amount of times that they have lost my bedding and I had to use like the extra that they had in the like place where they keep all the laundry? I don't want to use someone else's bed sheets, especially if I don't know them. So please bring more than 1 set of bedding, because it's gonna get disgusting. Well, it's not disgusting, it's just me. I just don't, if I don't know whose bedding it is, I don't want to use it, you know? This next tip is mostly for people who are not accustomed to the food of the country that they're going to. I go to boarding school in England and the food is very bland. I am African, so I don't really subscribe to unseasoned food. I really don't subscribe. Like, bring a lot of snacks. Because you don't always want to be going to town and using your money on snacks, even though I still do, but that's besides the point. If your school allows you, bring like food from, like actual food from your country. For me, I eat jollof rice, and sometimes I bring jollof rice to school from Nigeria. If you are like part of the airport people, I don't know what you're saying, please move along. You did not hear me say that, not me, wrong thing. If you can, bring food from your country, because I just feel like it'll help you. Some days I don't eat at dinner because the food is just not for me. Maybe it's for other people, but it's not for me. And I just want to go back to the boarding house and eat some food that I actually like, that is actually seasoned. But my next tip is like mostly for people who take a long time to get ready in the morning. Bring like an alarm clock that's like silent and it only vibrates. I had a Fitbit, well I still have it, but like the band broke, so it's not really much of a Fitbit, because they have like not silent alarms, but it just vibrates. Since I only have the little like the actual Fitbit part, I just put it on my bed and wake up in the morning. If you don't have a Fitbit, that's fine, but don't get one of those big ass alarm clocks that wake up your whole room. I have an Apple Watch. I don't know if Apple Watches are quiet or anything, because I don't have one. You can get like a silent alarm on your, well not silent alarm, but like an alarm that doesn't make too much noise. Bring it if you're an early morning person. The next tip, I'm sure boarding schools already tell you this, but I'm not sure. Bring money, and even better, like bring a card, like a debit card, because I just feel like you're always gonna need money for something, even if you don't expect it. It's just good to have it on the side. I feel like a card is better because in my school they'll tell you to only keep like 20 pounds in your purse, and it's like, so I just have a card, put all your money in there. Another tip is that like don't be afraid to make friends with people in like the year above you or below you or whatever, because I haven't started school now, but right now I'm in year 11, which is sophomore year, and I have friends in senior year, I have friends in freshman year. I don't know why I'm using American terminology because I go to British school, but anyways, I have friends in all the years. Maybe the people in your year might not be for you. Maybe they might be really annoying. You obviously have a couple of friends in your year, because if not, it's gonna get boring, and like when you have year events in class, at lunch, even though like we have lunch with other year groups, but then it's kind of weird when like your friend who's in like the year above you or whatever is sitting with their friends, and then it's just awkward if you go and sit down there. Like I've only done that a few times when my friends were in the dining hall. I'm just like, I'm not about to sit with myself. So make friends in other year groups. Maybe it's different in my school. Maybe because I don't know, because some schools, like in my old school, it wasn't a boarding school, but when I was there, we really didn't talk to that many people in like grades above or below. It's kind of like you talk with your year group and that's that. But then when I moved to this school that I'm currently in, I have like a mix of friends in all different year groups. So I think it'll be really good for you, because they can help you, you can help them if they're younger than you. You know, it's just, age ain't nothing but a number. Unless it's weird. Don't have an online friend that's like 10 years older than you, because that's weird. But if you know them, you go to school with them, then yeah, make friends with people who are older than you, younger than you, whatever. Another tip I would say is like, you know, just know that you're gonna be meeting a lot of different people that you're not gonna like. You know, it's boarding school, you're gonna be living with people that you don't like. You know, there's gonna be really annoying people, really weird people. You know, just don't go out of your way to be mean to them. But like, if you don't like them, just don't talk to them. Some people are just gonna be different. Some people just don't have the same vibe as you, and it's okay, baby. Like, that's okay. Just don't be expecting everything to be all sun and rainbows and unicorns and everything, because it's not. Some people are really annoying, some people are really agitating, some people are really weird. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Because then you're gonna probably get into trouble, because in my school, the girls really like to report anything and everything to their parents or to the teacher or whatever. So some days it's just like you really want to make a joke, but you're really not in the mood for that. Especially because I am black. They will suspend me. They will get me in trouble. Like, just don't make any trouble. Just bite your tongue. Bite your tongue. Another really good tip is that pack clothes for every kind of weather, because the amount of times where I've realized that I don't have certain clothes for certain type of weather is kind of alarming. I always have clothes for every kind of weather, because like I have two big coats, but I left them in school because obviously I don't need them now. Pack raincoats, pack like just regular big coats, pack shorts, thermals. Thermals really help actually. Just make sure you're prepared, because you can always online shop, but I just feel like it's better to have everything there with you. On the subject of clothes, okay, always label your clothes, because if you don't label your clothes, then it's gonna get mixed up in the laundry. It's always just a good idea to label your clothes, because some people might steal your clothes, like especially if it's like the basic stuff. Like no one's gonna know whose leggings from Primark are whose if they don't have a name on it, because I think everyone has those. And also buy lots of tights, because tights rip very easily. Buy the thicker ones, like in the winter. Like even in summer I wear tights because I don't really like my legs, so I don't want people looking at my legs, so I wear tights a lot, and they rip a lot. So just always have those, you know, stored. And also socks, because for PE I always lose my socks, and I'm like, where the hell are my socks? Like I always lose my white socks and my blue socks, and I don't know why, because socks are just very easily lost, so I always have to keep replacing them. So buy a lot of socks. I think that is all the tips I have for you today. If you want more tips, if you want me to make another video about boarding school or anything in general, comment down below. Like the video if you like it, so that I know what type of videos you guys like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because that makes me very happy inside, you know. And also don't forget to follow my socials. They'll be around here and in the description. So see you guys in the next video.